Facebook announcement for this?
Ready?
Hmm?
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright, consent.
Well, almost. Hold on. So that's not recording. So Jesus is not recording. Not at all. Just ready to fuck this shit.
Jack back up, what?
Yeah. There, now everything's all spooky.
Oh, turn your light off. Recording.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am recording. Okay. 3, 2, 1, clap. 3, 4, 2, 1, clap. 3, 2, 1, clap. Rooting the podcast!
Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride.
Oh, bye, Jared. He's out of here. Hello.
Still working out the kinks.
Yeah,
There we
we
go.
are. We're getting all sorts of kink.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Mmm.
All right, Mike. What are we doing this week?
Phil would like to know what the fuck is happening,
Oh.
first of all.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Neatcast live stream. We're recording the second half of episode 70, which is going to be Beyond the Pale and What You Want to Talk About. So first, turn off your lights and get all spooky like I
Really?
am.
No.
Turn off your fucking lights!
Okay.
Right.
My,
Do this
my
right.
lights are off.
You can't tell any difference of me.
Mark, I love your effort.
Turn
Hey,
off the city behind you, Jeremy.
I can't turn off the city. It causes huge economic problems. Oh no. What happened?
Hey,
I miss you guys.
yeah, I look like I'm having a heart attack because my skin is always either transparent or bright red.
That's your option for being you.
If I have blood flowing, I'm bright red. Otherwise, I'm transparent.
Oh, hey, look,
Okay.
we're live.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ, you guys are so professional.
We got live.
Are you ready to spook us, Mike?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. You're entering another dimension.
Oh, yeah.
You're prancing through the woods. Skipping through trees. Prancing. You're prancing.
I have done this before.
Jumping over streams and giving squirrels little kissies.
I think
You-
I would.
you
I
hear
would
a-
need to be substanced up for this.
I didn't stop at kissing.
You hear a fluttering behind you. You turn and see a...
bench.
No. You see a small humanoid figure with butterfly-like wings buzzing around your head.
Butterfly kisses.
It's a... they've taken the form of a chubby, pale man covered in freckles. And with a tiny little gross hand, they beckon you beyond the pale.
This is the least beckoning thing ever.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a Czechoslovakian 6.
That's
is
that's
that good?
That's generous. I don't know.
What is?
It's a new year. I figured if I started with a Czechoslovakian 6, it'll be good.
Yeah, Norwegian
I'll-
Norwegian 5.
I'll give you a North Pole
A
7.
North Pole 7. It's not Christmas anymore. Santa's dead.
Well,
After December 31st, Santa dies.
All right, Mark.
I still actually have one Christmas left. to do, So
Mark, what Mike is saying is you want your South Pole.
This is. I don't even know how to respond. This is
Yeah.
so it's
very
just too
forward.
much all at once.
This is very forward.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start talking. I'm going to be doing creepy fae creature stories this month,
Okay.
Okay.
and I want to start tonight with just a collection of fae creature encounters I found from Reddit and other sources online. Reddit stories that we're all gonna take very seriously.
Oh yeah, they're always very true.
hey, Jer, real quick. On
You've
the
got a-
stream,
Yeah, you've got a window up.
yours and my screens are halfway blocked.
Well,
Looks like there's a.
That should fix
window
it.
For the stream.
Such a slacker.
that should fix it.
Yep.
If I don't
we
have
go.
Discord in the foreground, it fucks everything up. But now we're
Sounds like
better.
you need more monitors.
Yeah, it might be. I have a solution to that problem, just not this week. Anyways,
Let's get off the bench.
All right. The first story is a nice little story I found on r/paranormal from someone named lgoat666.
That
Oh.
sounds legit.
It was a thread called My Fae Sighting.
how heavy do you think this guy breathes as he typed this?
Probably as heavy as Mike going up 2 flights of stairs.
Wow.
Um,
It's a new year, and Mark's not pulling any punches.
No, he punched you directly in the ear.
Yep.
there are 2 flights of stairs leading to my apartment, and I'll have you know they're very easy for me. All right.
Do you have a bench in between them?
I have to stop and take a 30-second break after the first one.
If you ever want to see Mike run really fast, just torture him while you're at his apartment.
Oh yeah, that's all you have to do. Just torture me
Yes.
at the place where I live.
If you ever want to see Mike run fast, just torture.
All
Step
right,
one, torture.
lgoat666's story. Come on.
All right.
Let's focus up here.
Step 1.
When I was around 4 years old, I went to my grandparents' house for my very first solo sleepover. I remember playing in their guest room and always having my attention drawn to a specific corner of the room. Anyway, that evening I went to bed soundly. I woke up right around dawn, and I can remember clear as day seeing a small humanoid figure walking across the windowsill of the window facing east. I remember the dawn light casting a silhouette image of this thing, but I could tell it was wearing clothing, and from the waist down, it had a sort of transparent look to it. It was
I bet it did.
Naked fairy.
I bet it did. Just wearing
swing
a
his little
shirt.
Fairy dick.
He's just wearing a shirt and no pants. Hey, I'm here to molest you. Hey!
What? I'm just dancing on the window of a children's room. Is there a problem?
At least he's wearing assless chaps.
You can't arrest me. I'm magical.
As it neared the end of the windowsill, I can remember it noticing me watching it, and it quickly hopped off the sill into the dark corner of the room that always seemed to draw my attention. A few years ago, I was visiting my mother, and I brought it up. She said she vividly remembers picking me up that morning, and I was scared out of my wits to the point where I'd refused to even enter the same room to gather my toys. I've run this encounter through my head many more times than I can count, trying my best to dismiss it as a childhood dream, but 30 years later, that memory still sticks in my mind, clear as day. So I mean, that's not that spooky of one. It's just a little tiny gingerbread, sugar plum fairy. She's like,
I'm not really sure why I turned my lights off for that.
Yeah.
well, I'm just getting you warmed up.
Yeah,
Just
one
ripping you off,
pantsless
baby.
elf. I need more. I need more deviants.
This is only first base, Mike. Come on. I expected you to start a little bit stronger.
No. Okay. I'm gonna go hard on this one.
All right.
I'm not gonna go hard on this one.
Stop.
I'm still warming up. I'm still revving. I'm like,
It's the wrong phrase to use after that story.
No.
That's how we start off to get you nice and hot. A child's room story. Child.
Did it have a mustache?
Okay. This one is from Professor Bats on Reddit on r/paranormal.
Finally, somebody with some credentials.
He's a scientist.
This was from the thread. In honor of St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, let's talk about the good folk. Does anyone have any stories about leprechauns, fairies, or other related creatures?
Wait, when are we releasing this?
Well, okay, maybe I didn't really time this correctly, but it's fine. It's fine.
Real quick, Mark, you
All of
remember
our
that time
podcasts
that
are
Jeremy
timeless.
was gone and Mike had an opportunity to talk about leprechauns in the St. Patrick's Day episode and he forgot all about it?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, you're doing a lot of
So,
judging, Zach.
I
For
figured
someone
this-
we gave a guest spot. You come in here with your fucking attitude.
I am
Don't
so
talk to a
sorry.
producer like that.
You guys keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means.
Yes,
really
it's
don't.
called forced
Not
work.
accurate.
Okay. All right. The story of Professor Bats. This is how it starts. Oh, Christ. I do not mess with Faye. Pretty creepy start, right?
At least he draws a strong line for his life.
If I see two fairies on the side of the road, I drive a... Wow, that came out
Wow,
fucked
that,
up.
Jesus, Mike. You are such a judgmental sexist.
Hey,
person.
listen, it's all context, okay?
Yeah, it's context, people. Grow up.
I can't wait to make that into a drop later.
If you scream that in the middle of a city, it's a problem.
Well, depending on the city.
Okay, so this back to the words of Professor Bats. I had a shitty studio apartment a few years ago, finishing up my first degree, and I used to take a shortcut across a field to get to the lab. He is a professor. It's about 5:30 or 6 one morning. I had an 8 a.m. final and wanted to get to campus early to have some cram time. None of this information is important. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Cram time.
I'm crossing the field. Cram time.
Like I cram all these superfluous details in. The light was red. It was Sunday. There were clouds in the sky.
I'm crossing the field.
The crickets were chirping.
Shut up! I hear someone calling my name. He hears someone calling his name. It wasn't aggressive. It sounded almost like my friend calling after me. But I knew it wasn't him because I had just said goodnight to him over Skype not 20 minutes before. He just kissed his homie goodnight. So it couldn't have been him.
You say goodnight. No, you say goodnight. No, you say goodnight. No, you say goodnight.
You hang up first.
I'm starting to think the Professor Bat is shit crazy.
My blood,
Well done, buddy.
my blood absolutely froze in my veins, and it felt like my heart had jumped into my throat. Instincts were telling me, do not, under any circumstances, turn around. Do not react. Just keep walking. I texted the above-mentioned friend, telling him what happened. He was still half awake, and he was like, nah, dude, I'm at your place.
About you.
How strong is your friendship that you can casually text about Faye?
I know, and he's at his place, and he's still like texting him goodnight. They have a really sweet thing going on. It's really cute. This could be us, Jeremy. You playing?
Yeah, that's true. All right, after we're done, I'll text you goodnight, okay?
Okay, thank you. The next 10 or 15 minutes were probably some of the most intense of my life, and I've seen some crazy shit. He doesn't elaborate. My skin was crawling, and I was fighting the urge to look back. I wanted to run, but I somehow stayed calm after hearing someone just say his name that he thought sounded like somehow.
This guy,
Fucking relax.
this guy lives his life constantly at a 9.5.
He was on his way to administer a final exam because he's a professor.
No, he wasn't a professor yet. He was just Bats at this point.
Yeah. He was working on being Professor Bats.
I can't say for sure it was Faye,
He,
but there was something that felt Faye-ish to me in that moment.
Hold on. Define what feels fey-ish.
I bet you Frank Caliendo destroys this dude. Just ventriloquism he must think that's witchcraft.
I can't think of a non-problematic joke to explain what sounds fayish to you, Zach.
Okay. Well, remember, we are live, Mike. So,
The general,
I'm impressed with your maturity.
the general atmosphere. The general atmosphere, and there had been some really weird occurrences in that neighborhood in the past that felt off. I don't know. I try to trust my instincts as much as possible. My instincts told me that if I look back, they would
he
take
tried
me.
to trust his bat sonar as much as possible.
If you say a single name in his neighborhood and guns start going off, nah! You know the rules, man!
Some stories I picked because they were really good and creepy. Some stories I picked because they suck so much I think they'll be funny to read.
Some
That was the
stories
latter.
Before we started recording.
Some stories didn't read ahead of time. This one is from u/Roy Vigil. It's a short one. This was a short one. In Playa del Carmen, Mexico, a local told me this story. They were building a bridge, but they had to destroy some tiny huts that were in the exact place where the bridge was being built. The bridge failed to be constructed several times until the architects were told that it won't get done because the Alexis's, name given to gnomes by Mayan culture, were sabotaging it since they destroyed their homes. So they built new tiny little huts for them on the side of the bridge, and after they could get it done. So there were a bunch of tiny huts. They destroyed them to build the bridge. The bridge construction was constantly fucked up until they built new tiny huts for these little Mayan gnomes. What do you think?
Well,
Pretty believable.
well, first of all, how was the bridge construction consistently being fucked up?
I don't know. Why would they include that in the story?
I'm sorry for asking the really hard pounding questions that to really hard.
Pounding questions.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I was just looking for further information, maybe to draw a little bit more out about the story.
The Alexes. The Alexes.
I thought you said Alexis.
Whatever.
Unlike the last guy, this guy didn't include enough details.
Well, this guy wasn't a professor.
Yeah. Alexes, I think is how you say it.
Yeah.
We are
All
we are going to
Alexes.
trigger so many Alexas. Damn it, I got it. So many echoes.
Alexa, haunt my house. Alexa, eat my ass.
How many times on a daily basis would you say you scream in that mic? 7 or more?
Okay, this one's really gonna scare you though. All right, so prepare yourself. This is from Friendly Antisocial, who went to stay with
That describes all of my friends.
This guy loves Mondays.
who went to stay with her mom in the White Mountains of Arizona because her husband was an asshole. Am I right, ladies?
You know it.
Let's go, girls.
Are we doing that again?
No, we're not. We're done.
Not really.
All right. She lived in a small town surrounded by thick woods, and her place was directly across from a stretch of trees that gave me a weird feeling during the day and utter dread at night. I stayed with my mom a few days while I got things sorted out, separating finances, arranging a bunch of information that doesn't matter. But the second night, there.
No, I want the
come back from
spreadsheets. Tell me about the spreadsheets.
All right. Arranging to view apartments with quick move-ins, etc. Basically giving myself a running shot at rebuilding my life.
Why would you do this?
I know a guy who's an expert in that area and that you should maybe give a call to.
This
no.
guy.
But the second night there, I come back from the grocery store and I could swear I saw someone running along the roof of the abandoned warehouse and dive into the woods.
Batman.
Whoever, it was Batman. You got it. Where were the other drugs going?
Why were you calling my name?
Whoever and whatever it was moved so fast, I wasn't sure if I was going crazy or what. Third night, I felt watched as I was bringing in some belongings from the car. I turned back and see something moving in the shadows of the trees. I hurry inside, but I'm careful not to run. My mom's town was in mountain lion country, and everyone knows that's how to handle a confrontation. You never run. So you guys didn't think you'd learn about mountain lions.
Were some single cougars in his area.
Hot cougars on your rooftop.
Right
But-
now.
But
God damn it! I've been
Mom,
closing that window for so long.
but I really need an A on my paper. Could you write it for me?
Fourth night.
Why are you stuck in the dryer?
I'm trying to read about the fourth night.
Fortnite.
Fourth night. Fourth night.
The game?
Fourth night was the absolute worst. Murmured voices outside the windows. Shadows moving in ways they shouldn't. By that point, I was concerned the stress was driving me to a psychotic break. I went up to the car to get a stuffed animal for my kid who refused to sleep without it. As I'm headed back inside, something makes me turn around. As I do, I see clearly the outline of a tall, man-like figure slip back into the shadows of the trees across the street.
Her ex-husband.
Something about the way it moved so quickly and without a sound scared the crap out of me at that point. I felt hunted. I went inside, packed up all of our things, and left that night. But as we turned the corner that led out of the town...
I would not leave that freaking house. What are you talking about? You're not that scared if you're like, I'm gonna pack.
What? You just run over the fairy demon. If you
Yeah,
see
but you
it.
still gotta carry the suitcases to the car.
Well, how fast could it be? Well, I guess
got
she said it
little
was
legs, they
unnaturally fast.
Move really fast.
It depends. Does it have pants on like the other one?
If it's free balling, it can run so fast. It's not restricted.
Is it tripping over its massive fairy dong?
You're assuming.
I think Chris said he whips it around like a helicopter and flies with it.
I went inside, packed up all our things, and left that night. But as we turned the corner that led out of the town and into the forest road towards the highway, standing beside the road was the biggest elk I've ever seen. I have never seen antlers so huge.
Oh, yeah.
It was completely unaffected by my car rolling past. It simply watched, its eyes following us as we drove on into the night.
If you had antlers that big, would you be affected?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Hell
but-
no, fam.
Did he roll? Did
He had
roll
big
down
antler
his-
energy.
Did he roll down his window and say, "Nice rack"?
No, he wasn't a misogynist, Zach. I've been too scared to return since, so she abandoned her mom to the fairy-possessed cabin.
I mean,
And I'm assuming her
you?
mom's dead now.
wouldn't you?
I mean, probably.
Sacrifices need to be made when you have to pack while things are watching you from the wood line.
I have one more story.
Yes.
Is this where it gets scary?
Oh, this is wicked scary. Hold on, let me
Wicked?
see.
Wicked scary? Does this happen in
The
Boston?
scariest part is your cat stalking you in the background.
Tula has been freaking me out this entire time.
Spoiler alert, this episode ends with Mike being murdered by his cat.
This story is by hallucinogen.
One more time.
Hallucinogen.
Okay.
On the Reddit thread, I think I may have encountered a malevolent fae.
Oh,
And it's not what I thought you were going to say.
yeah, I thought he was going to say a millennial.
I think I may have encountered a millennial.
That still wasn't what I thought you were going to say. Good job.
I've seen something I've come to know as a red cap or a blood cap. It's supposedly a kind of pagan fairy or spirit. During the summer, a friend of mine had been renting a house from his parents. Myself and several other friends of ours accumulated a group total of about 10 regulars who were enjoying our summer vacation from university and working. When we had time off, we were all chilling at his place, watching movies, smoking weed, working out, drinking,
Oh,
etc.
so they're criminals.
That's some devil.
Oh,
Smoking the devil stick.
Why don't we have parties where we smoke weed and work out? Nice gains, bro.
Yeah. This is my puff and pump party.
puff, puff, press.
All right, no, that was good. I'll give you that one.
God.
We'd have to go outside to the woods edge to take a piss. This is important, trust me. While out there, I saw it. It would be dressed differently from time to time, but it was always one of two outfits. It would either be dressed in dirty overalls either barefooted or with boots, with a dirty shirt underneath, or it would either be bald or wearing a straw hat, and it would be in a really old black tuxedo with a really bad black toupee on. It looked like a white man with a huge nose and large eyes.
All right.
It's Danny DeVito.
So first he says it's one of two outfits. Then he names three outfits, and sounds just like an inbred hippie in the woods who likes to watch people pee.
Listen, it was either
never let facts get in the way of a good story.
I'm sorry.
You're
right.
listening to this pumped up criminal tell this story.
Facts
So
care
high,
about
man.
my feelings, so maybe cut it out. It would be standing in the field, staring at the house, and if you looked away and then looked back again, it would be standing in a different place in the field, still staring at the house, and standing just a little bit closer to the house as well. Never at you, though.
Walking.
It never felt strange or weird, though. It was like being at someone's house and seeing a person who lives there on the property. It was like it just belonged, and it always showed itself sometime between sunset and sunrise during the twilight hours or late at night. I didn't mention seeing it first. It was actually a girl who hung out with the group. Oh, whoa, they hang out with a goyle? Oh. That came inside.
Was it
and
one
asked
girl
about
with
the
10
man in the
dudes
field.
smoking weed and lifting weights? Oh my god. She's either vapid or annoyed all the time. Yes, Bryce, your biceps look great. Pass the
Got any
fucking
more of
weed,
that
bro.
weed?
I wish these guys were my only plugs. Jesus Christ.
She was just trapped there because she had to talk to them to get weed.
Yeah, I saw the gnome too.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, whatever.
You're so interesting, Brett.
If I listen to the story, do I get a discount?
I came inside. She came inside and asked about the man in the field. At that point, I got excited because someone else had seen it too, and I asked if it was wearing what I described. At which point, the friend who owned the house yelled, "Yes, you
Get
both
the
see
fuck
it
out of
too!"
here!
Over the next couple months, 7 more people saw it, without any of us telling them about it first. We were high on marijuana or drunk when we'd see him usually.
Wow, you
I'm sure
you
that
don't
has
say.
no-
Not that wait, not that those cause hallucinations like that, but they could lower our inhibitions enough to see something. Over these same months, people at the house would say they felt like they were being watched from corners and doorways, and several things would move around the house when no one was there, like a set of praying hands above the fireplace mantel, being found on the kitchen stove with the palms facing away from you, and the cabinets in the kitchen would open on their own.
They only
He
see
decided to
partial
move
Jesus.
out, and I said I'd help. Now keep in mind, this night we were 100% sober. I went into a room, and as soon as I walked in, I saw it, standing right outside the window looking into the house. I didn't move, I didn't blink, I didn't take my eyes off it. After a moment, I called for my friend to come and just pointed at the window, and he walked in. And he saw it too. We kept our eyes on it while talking over how to react, and decided to just leave it, since it had never been aggressive, and we were going to come back anyways. We went back into... What do you want to do, man? This gnome is, like, really grilling us.
Don't break eye contact, bro. The man code 101. Maintain the pump.
As they're both just pumping iron. Flex your biceps, bro!
Pass him the blunt, bro.
It's like, what were the guys' names? Hans and Franz?
We went back into the main area.
That guy out there.
We are here to pump.
We went back into the main area. I stopped what I was doing and leaned over the bar while looking at my phone, when I got a weird feeling coming from the doorway of his parents' old bedroom. Across the living room, as I turned, my friend walked into the room and stopped and looked into the room. He says that a lot. Okay, simultaneously, we both felt it. And standing in the room, behind the TV and the TV stand, was it. A couple feet taller than it looked before, dressed in that tuxedo toupee. Its big eyes were now jet black and looking right at us. And for the first time, it didn't feel like it was okay or that it belonged. It felt aggressive. After a few moments of us staring back at it in silence, my friend ran over and shut the door, then said, "We're leaving." God damn, that's borderline rude.
We are out now.
With Don,
What are they
I'm
gonna tell his
surprised-
parents? It's his parents' house. By the way, there's an evil fae in that bedroom. Don't ever open the door.
So this thing crawled into the house somehow and then snuck in behind the TV in the entertainment stand. It's like, so
I'm
it's
gonna
like
get you guys free cable.
it's a weird little creepy gnome pedophile in the corner just peeking over the TV.
No one said he's a pedophile. All right.
No one said he's not a pedophile.
Oh, that's true. All right, you got.
We're gonna
me.
let that insinuation float. Go ahead.
I looked up at the fireplace mantle, and the praying hands have been turned, with their palms facing out towards us. We haven't been back to the house since. A
I'm
few
trying to
months
figure
later-
out like what
What?
like I don't.
Yeah, it's just little
it keeps
praying
talking
hands.
about like the praying hands. Like
Yeah.
You've never seen the image of the praying hands.
yeah, but what does the direction that they're facing have anything to do with this story?
Well, what?
Well, because they were pointed menacingly at them, like, I'm gonna pray you. Oh, boy.
We'll pray the
These hands
shit
are
out
going
of you.
up your asshole.
Yeah, how do you pray menacingly? Just like middle fingers, like suck
In
this.
Naruto, didn't the ninja teacher do that in Naruto before he like shoved his hands up the kid's asshole?
Well, that's how you.
Yeah.
That's how you control
You
the
pray-
monkeys.
If you
You-
pray
you
menacingly, be
threaten
like
them with
get
2 hands.
get blessed, bitch.
This is great. A few months later, we were hanging out at a dealer's house. He's an old school hippie and he's deep in pagan beliefs. This sounds like an awesome dealer. We were talking about ghost stories over a bowl of weed with him and another guy who hung out there regularly and also practiced the same pagan beliefs.
This is Joe
After
Rogan
descri-
before he got successful.
After describing it to them, they looked at each other and told us it was a blood cap. They told us it was a demon that claims land and then drains the energy off of it. That they get their names from the practice of dyeing the wigs they wear with human blood. And that
Yes.
ours was probably a young one if its hair was black.
Yes.
He showed us an artist rendering that looked just like what we'd seen, right down to the big nose and the huge eyes. And that's just a few fucking terrifying Fae stories that we're gonna keep going all month
God.
on Beyond the
I
Pale.
feel like you're
Face
assaulting our
Excited
listeners.
That we started the month a week late.
So if you're so scared right now, you're shitting yourselves.
So if you're excited for fae and leprechauns and other creatures that go along with St. Patrick's Day, January is the month for you here on the Neatcast.
Oh, thanks for showing up, Break On Through podcast.
They're already gone.
He was here
No,
for like 4
No,
months.
come back. Come back. All right.
Mike, is your
but
cat
now-
dead? Your cat has not moved at all
Well,
this entire.
she's staring into the mirror and becoming self-actualized. It's fine.
Every once in a while, her eyes turn red.
But now we're going to hear a word from our fellow independent podcasters.
Is it Chat Smash?
No, it's not. Can't always be chat smash. God damn it!
Zach,
All right.
something.
Stop.
All right, stop your recordings.
Oh,
All
Thank
my God.
right. All right, guys. Brief interlude. We'll come back with Whatcha and wrap up this episode of the Neatcast.
And delete recording. Right?
No, please.
That's what you want me to do?
Oh, that's the wrong scene. Here,
Let's see.
there's the right scene. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this sooner or later.
Hey, look, you segued.
I'm gonna refill my drink. Yeah,
Okay.
they can't see my cat anymore. Though.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. We'll work it out. I was looking stuff up today. I just didn't have time to think about it.
Well, I guess the feedback
Is it just Wendy?
Wendy enjoyed it, but she has to. She's married to me.
No, I guess the feedback was good. They were entertained and they had fun.
I gotta reach out. I gotta reach out to Leo. Tell him I appreciate him sticking around and watching.
Oh, it's great to have him on. He's all over. I gotta listen to more. No, this is an epic.
Oh, sorry.
Zach, you want to lead this one off?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Did you say you got a list? I'm sorry, I half heard what you guys were talking about, but I was trying to post this.
So what I have is a list of just kind of questions kicking off the year of predictions people could make, and I just had a bunch that showed up in the list. Mark seems to think that it would work.
Okay.
Some of it's about general pop culture. Some of it actually has to do with us. I guess we can make note of it and then revisit it next year.
Well, let's do that, and if anybody has any bold predictions, we just fire them off, and then make it a quick segment and wrap it up. I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I haven't even turned on the recording.
That's not being ready. I'm recording. Alright, make sure you switch us back here. Yeah.
Oh, after we clap that, I'll do that.
I'm recording. Just the clap.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, clap. 3, 2, 1, clap.
There we go.
3,
I remember how to
2,
clap now.
1, clap.
And we're back.
What you want to talk about?
Hey,
What do you want to talk about?
Yay.
Things. Let's talk about things.
Let's talk about
All
bold
right.
predictions. Also, if you guys don't know the origin of that, go listen to like episode 4, 5, or 6, or whichever one it was. But it's a
not
painful
all about
story.
you, Jeremy.
It is, because that's the name of the segment, and it's painful every time we talk about it.
If you want to hear the origins of that, listen to basically any of our podcasts, because for somebody that didn't want to talk about it, it's brought up a lot.
I think he's kind of proud of it, to be honest.
Jeremy had a bad
You guys-
experience once as a teenager.
You
and
guys
he
like
brings it up
shanking me over and over and over
every-
again.
every time because none of us had bad experiences as a teenager. No.
No, none.
Also, Jeremy, fix your damn Discord window. You're blocking Mark.
I did. I was on it. I can tell you guys are friends because you beat the shit out of me and then judged me. So can we move on?
Keep going.
Bold prediction. I will get some respect this year.
Yeah, that's what we're
already
doing
failed.
That's what we're doing for what you want to talk about tonight. Where we have a list of questions that are like questions about predictions for 2022, and we're going to give our best predictions for all of these questions, and then we'll
Some of
see.
them will be about us, and some of them won't.
Yeah, and we'll see how accurate we all are this time next year.
If
But
you've
I
ever
think
been canceled.
I think we should go. Let's start with Zach, and let's just do all the questions. Each of us does all the questions at once with our answers, rapid fire,
Rapid.
or not,
Nah.
Wow.
or semi-rapid fire.
All
Maybe
right.
I should pull up the questions so I can follow along.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
is that what we're doing? Okay.
I have no idea what we're doing.
I
just
have
got
the
here.
questions in front of me, so I can ask them, and you can. I can
All right,
give
fire
my
'em
answer,
off.
we can
Fire
go
away.
down.
Do it.
All right, question number 1. What celebrity do you feel will have a scandal this year? What celebrity? I'm just going to say, how about Prince Harry? Why not? He left the royal family. He's trying to be low-key. I bet some shit will come out about Prince Harry.
Oh yeah, they're gonna nail his ass to the wall.
Living up in Canada.
Don't leave the royal nest, bitch.
That's right. Chat Smash is on to you, Harry.
Completely disregarding what I said earlier. Maybe we should all answer. Go one question at a time, round robin style. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That's, that was my plan.
What do you think, Jer? What celebrity will have a scandal this year?
Taylor Swift. She's too squeaky clean. Something's gonna come out. She beat the shit
what
out
a
of
hater.
somebody.
Here,
I gotta hate on my
I'm
queen.
making the bold
Calm down.
prediction.
look, just shake
Bold.
it off. Shake it off.
Maybe I
Calm
will.
down. Mike,
Mark?
what do you think?
Oh, okay, I'll go. I think Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I think it's gonna come out that Santa is Jewish and has always celebrated Hanukkah.
Such an asshole.
We appreciate you taking this serious.
What? That's a serious prediction. Okay, all right, fine. What, Mark? What do you think's gonna happen?
I'm gonna go with Ryan Reynolds.
No.
Why would you go against all of culture?
I hope I'm wrong, but
hope you're wrong. But you threw it out there.
Yeah, his
Something-
scandal's gonna be.
God.
He's been hiding even more handsome.
He's just he's only at 98% handsome, and then he hits 100%. Goddamn.
And then
All right.
something happens.
Okay. Oh shit! I should have saved this one. What celebrity couple will get divorced? Oh god.
All of them.
Who's Kim Kardashian married to right now?
The other guy.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
She's got at least
That-
3
you know
divorces
what?
coming up this year, don't she?
I'll go in with that one on that
Is,
one. with you, Mark.
aren't they already divorced?
Well,
Kardashian divorced Kanye.
true.
Now she's
divorced
dating
him.
that guy from SNL who dates everyone.
Keenan Thompson.
Pete Davidson.
Yes,
Oh,
Pete
God.
Davidson.
I've actually got my guess.
Oh man,
Okay.
Come,
All right.
do me last because I can't think of any. I don't keep up with any pop culture like that. Go
All right,
ahead.
Mark. What celebrity couple do you think will get divorced?
Donald and Melania Trump.
Oh
No,
that's a good one.
no, don't say it.
Shit. I doubt it'll happen, but I like it. All right,
No.
Mike. What do you got?
Oh, God.
I think Jeremy and Bigfoot are gonna divorce this year.
No, we're
Yes.
in love.
No, it's gonna happen.
It's
You're
been a
gonna get
rocky
sick of 'em.
relationship, but we're
You're
working
gonna
on
get
it.
sick of them like you get sick of everyone.
It's fine. I know. I push people away.
What's next? Let him stew on this thing.
Oh God.
I can't. No. We need to get Jared's answer.
Yeah,
I want to know. I can't just move on.
this
from
is on the spot stuff.
Yeah, Jared, who's gonna get divorced?
Oh God. I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds.
The Queen in England.
You're the Queen in England. You mean she's gonna die? That's a later question.
God.
Dying is a kind of divorce.
I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I really don't.
All right. Okay, so the Queen is going to divorce England.
England. Sorry, Chats, man.
And also, Jeremy is officially a celebrity, so thank you, Mike.
Yes.
Well done.
Finally.
He's on an international podcast.
It only takes a very few bit of downloads for me to be famous.
You've mentioned Bigfoot 3 times, and I've seen his microphone edge up ever so slightly.
Oh yeah, it's gonna keep rising.
What are you
Just
talking
keep going
about?
with the questions.
What are you talking about?
Well, someone's getting excited. All right, next up. Who on the show, meaning the Neatcast, who on the show will have the best year? I think Mark will.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, every
No
year
one
is
is
the
gonna
best
say
year
me.
for Mark. Is he alive? It's the best year.
Wow. This turned ugly real quick.
What do you think, Mark?
I think Jeremy will.
No, I'm owed one.
Oh, you guys having a big love fest. Fuck
Well,
me, right?
Jeremy had a horrible year, so it can only go up, right?
I have a very specific reason why I think Jeremy will.
You're going to give him a handy?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you think, Jim?
I think Ozaki Deuce will. I think he's going to win a major radio award.
Well, Mike, I hope you think yourself or else.
Is it a lake with is it a leg with a lampshade? Is
Yes.
it a major award like that?
Yes, it'll come in a large box labeled Fragile.
Fragile.
You know what? This wasn't my answer. This wasn't my answer, but me. I'm gonna have the best year. Fuck all of you.
Mike, this is all just subtle backlash for you, all of Twitter loving you.
Not enough.
Mark, did you?
I need
did you,
more.
You started to say like you had a specific reason why you thought Jer would have the best year. Did you want to go into that before we beat you up about it?
Yeah, and if Jer wants us to edit it out, it's fine. But I
Not
think
for anyone who's watching it live.
no, that's fine. I think he will have fewer roommates this year.
God willing.
Gonna kick the kids out. Good job, buddy.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I'm gonna kick myself out, and I'll have the least amount of roommates. Sorry, Wendy. This is your live update that I'm having a midlife crisis. See ya.
You can come see me at the Best Western.
The abandoned Best Western down on 4th.
Just follow the
I'll
credit
be
card
sleeping
receipts.
under a table.
All right,
You
if you want to see Dad, I'm out in the shed out back near the Gators. Come on out.
What's the next
All right.
question?
Next up, who on the show will see the biggest life change? I'm going to say Mike will.
Mike's gonna have 4 kids this year.
I think he's going to be. No, I'm not going to go down that road. I think you're gonna. I think you're gonna have a good life career change. I bet in the next year.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say, I hope you guys are gonna choose.
I was gonna say Mike as well.
I was gonna say, I'm hoping you guys are gonna choose me easily on this one because I'm the only one who isn't settled into a life right now. So like, literally, if I buy a new chair, it's like, whoa!
Best year ever, recliner. I also agree.
Standing lamp, holy shit!
Mike, I
So
think
ahead.
big things are gonna happen for you this year.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh,
think-
medium things.
I think medium things would be huge. And
Like I think he'll start waking up before 10.
Guys, this is crazy because I chose me too.
Oh, really?
I did. Because this year I'm gonna upload my consciousness into a computer and become an AI.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Is that after
seen,
your cat eats you?
Yeah, I'll let her eat my body. I won't need it anymore.
there's
It's
actually-
gotta
there's
be
a
good for
show-
something.
Mike, there's a show about that on Amazon Prime called Upload. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty funny and makes you fucking think.
Okay.
It's
Amazon's not one of our sponsors though, so maybe keep their name out your lips.
That's
all right.
Everything else you put in your lips is fine, but Amazon, no.
Yeah.
No.
Amazon.
Well, now that it's out, Elon Musk is going to beat Amazon to it anyway. So
Keep their name out of your thin mouth.
All right, moving on.
yes, let's keep going.
What celebrity do you think is most likely to pass away this year?
Lindsay Lohan.
She's alive? What? Whoa.
Wow. Okay, you went at unfortunate early time death. All right, Mark.
Mark had
Mike,
that trigger halfway pulled this entire podcast, just waiting for it.
I didn't even give a chance to answer, but Mike, go ahead.
I really didn't want to wish death on anyone, but I
already
remember.
lost two
But
Reggie.
then I remember Jeff Bezos exists, so Bezos is my answer.
Have you seen him? He's gonna star in the next Avengers movie. The dude
He's
is
gonna
ripped.
blast himself to fucking space and blow up.
He's got that billionaire
gonna
body.
hit some asteroid, some alien's giant thick ass, and it's gonna blow up. And he'll never come back, and we'll be free finally.
I think it's Keith Richards' year.
No, he can't die.
I'm
It's
sorry.
impossible.
Well, the joke has always been about Betty and Keith.
Yep.
You know that Betty just lives forever, and Keith has already died so many times that the devil and death don't want him. I see that. I'm gonna go with Dick Van Dyke.
Oh yeah.
He's like 97. He's up there.
Oh yeah.
I don't want him to go, but
Dick Van Dyke might be dead right now. We don't even know it.
Today I learned that Dick Van Dyke is alive.
He's kept
All right.
alive with infusions of child's blood every day.
Dick Van Dyke dies in freak chimney sweeping accident.
it's him. Or I'm more afraid of Bob Barker dying between the two. But I
God.
think Dick would die before Bob. But all right,
Again,
moving on.
I still didn't know that Bob Barker was still alive.
Dear
Bob
God.
Barker's
All right.
dead, isn't he?
No,
Sure he's dead.
I'm pretty sure he's alive.
What is happening?
I'm pretty sure Bob is alive. All
To
right.
walk outside every now and then.
Who on the show is going to be pregnant this year? No, wait, that's
Me.
wrong.
Me.
Do we know anyone who's going to be pregnant this year?
If it's my wife, then we're going to the Vatican because it's a miracle.
Mike, is Tula Spade?
Yes, she is. So it can't
Are
be
you-
her. Sorry.
I already made the wild prediction. Mike's gonna have 4 kids this year.
Wow,
Mike is
4
pregnant.
this year.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Damn.
slanging that thing. Schmondays be damned.
Which way should he swipe on the app?
Diagonal.
Which one is it? Diagonal.
Sorry, I'm walking backwards, but Bobby just said that Bobby from Effing Culture just said he thinks Mel Brooks is gonna die this year. Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do that
Bobby's
to
here.
poor-
Another one that I didn't think was still alive.
Aw. Ken Griff, CEO, Citadel Hedge Fund, once GameStop.
All right, what else you got there, Zach? Since we're all
Dear
old.
Christ. We are.
Well, pregnant. We're not answering the pregnant one. Who's gonna get pregnant?
You.
Okay. All right,
Yeah, it's you, buddy.
I think this is year Mothman has a clutch of young.
I think
By the sign of Mike.
Zach, you guys gonna have a second? You gonna go for
If
it?
I were guessing, it's Zach.
Maybe, probably not in the next year, but maybe. We're still dealing with a 3-year-old who's.
Well, it better be, otherwise we're wrong.
Yeah.
So get reproducing.
Get
Honey, I'm on
that
my way up.
Golden Pipes legacy. Here we go.
Who on the show will make the biggest purchase this year?
Mark, he's fucking
Yeah.
bucket.
I'm gonna say Mark.
Yeah.
Mark's gonna do it.
Nobody say anything. Just point with your eyes.
Him, that guy. All right.
Okay, but why do you guys all think it's me?
Because you're fucking loaded.
Because you have a car that you can say open butthole and it does.
Exactly. You're a realtor, and you and your wife both have bungholes that you can open on voice command. Come on.
I know. If you can do that. I had nothing. I had no
Yeah,
follow-up.
yeah, that was it. The conversation went.
Oh, you guys were expecting something else after that. No.
What else you got, Zach?
I wasn't expecting all three of you to instantly say me. But I agree, it's me.
It's always you. It's always you. What else we got? All right. What artist do you think will be the artist in 2022?
The Rock. Of all time.
The Rock. Did you hear his rap and how shitty it was?
That set the internet on fire. How dare you?
Oh my god. I think it's gonna be Chat Smash for the Gravity Grill theme song.
That is up there. That is pretty sweet.
Gravity Grill theme
That
song.
is pretty sweet. I like that. I do like the slap though of There Is a Better Podcast. They have a really good intro. That's a good one. I was going to give it a serious answer, but now we're going down this road. So sure.
Well, I'll still be serious, and it pains me to say this, but probably Billie Eilish.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, that's my realistic answer too. It's Billie Eilish.
One day the world's gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, she's a girl from like Cincinnati." Anyways, moving on.
Well, Jared hates women. So.
Yeah, I hate women with bad dye jobs. I said it.
The one thing I'll say about Billie Eilish, while I'm not a fan of her music, she's doing what she wants as an artist, and I can respect that. She is not conforming to what the labels need.
God,
So
marry
whatever
her
she
already.
wants-
God,
Jesus. I'm
just
sorry for
just
paying-
blindly hate like the rest of us.
Dana, he's leaving you, Dana, to marry Billie Eilish.
Oh God,
And she'll be the one who's pregnant.
there's a lot of accusations being thrown out
Don't
here.
let your wife listen to this one.
I don't think she listens to me in person or on podcast.
Thank
so
you,
it's okay.
Brendan. I agree with Brendan. Her hair does look like snot. If you're into snot hair, you're into Billie Eilish.
Apparently my comments are not loading.
No, my comments aren't loading either.
If you're into not hair.
She's a Battletoads villain. That's who she is.
Oh, God.
Like she's a garbage pail kid.
All right. Anyways, what celebrity couple will you think will get married in 2022?
Oh, the Queen in England.
Yeah, oh my god. What?
They gotta get
That's
divorced
crazy.
first.
My answer for this question was Jeremy and Bigfoot. So really, we're on the same page. There's gonna be a messy divorce, and then they're gonna get back together. That was a happy ending for you, Jim.
Oh, who's getting married? Pete Davidson and everybody, because apparently,
I was gonna say Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson's gonna start a harem.
yeah, that dude is dating every girl in Hollywood. He's just slanging the thing.
I'm gonna go, instead of going with the Kardashian, Courtney and whatever it was, Travis. I'm gonna go with Brittany, and she's got that longtime boyfriend Sam Gerberger, whatever his
Oh,
name is.
Sam Jurgenberger.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
Gerberger.
That Sesame Street character, yeah.
That's a good one now that she's freed.
I think that was a big part of it, honestly. I think because she has been controlled by her dad for so long that she's going to be able to.
Oh yeah, can I change my celebrity death answer?
Just to Britney Spears?
She's going to go off the rails.
You think she's just dead this year?
Well, she could get married first. Let's hope.
Have you
that
seen her
happens.
Instagram? We're lucky she didn't fall down the stairs.
My serious answer for celebrity death is the Queen. If she's not dead already, I think she's fucking dead. I think she's been dead for weeks.
Oh yeah.
I think their weekends at Bernizing. Wow, I can't say that. Never mind.
What are you, me?
How many bourbons have you had tonight?
Their weekend at Bernizing, the Queen, right now over in England, is what I think.
You turned her into a Muppet?
Yes. They're arm deep in the queen.
Control the queen.
Oh, yes.
Everybody, God save me.
Well, it's the queen, so you gotta, and then both hands up.
I want to see that malfunction.
All right, perfect. So that's all I've had for
Yeah.
our predictions.
If people have their own answers, where can they go and contact us?
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Let's see in real time how long it takes Jeremy to find the same information he has to bring up every week.
They can go straight to hell.
Yeah. You know what? That's a
They
great
can
question.
go fuck themselves.
That's a great question, Mike.
Jeopardy music available to play for every week we do.
No. Follow us at the Kneecast on TikTok, at KneecastPod on Twitter, at KneecastPod on Instagram, at the Kneecast on Facebook. Subscribe and leave us a review. Also, donate to Beacon for Change. That is Lauren's non-for-profit that helps the kids in the Bahamas. And we are going to shout them out every episode that I remember. So,
Good job, buddy.
Hey, open up Discord again. They
yeah,
can't see us
there
anymore.
we go.
Yeah.
Now you guys know all our personal information. Credit
Hey,
cards.
all right. Hey, there was Jared's credit card number on the screen.
Also,
Hey.
Hey, I
happy
didn't say
birthday
it
to
for
the
you.
Chat Smash Boys. It's been a year for them.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, good
congrats.
for them.
I'm so
Let's
proud
not-
of my boys.
Let's
They've come
not
so
talk about
far.
them too much. All right, they're around. So
They got that
Congratulations.
awesome like
Mhm.
revisiting
And-
episode of.
and also, Big False got
Grill.
away. I don't know
what?
if I said that. Yeah, he broke out. I tried to.
How
hunt
hard
him
is it
down
to
and
lock a fucking door, Mike?
It was, and then I was spent days in the wilderness trying to hunt him down. It was exactly like that Liam Neeson movie with the wolves, whatever it was called.
Days, minutes.
The Gray.
Liam Neeson punches a wolf. I think.
Yeah,
is the
it's
title.
called
I think that was
Taken.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Maybe their favorite one of Red Chat Smash.
It's like Train
Man, he got to
47.
live the dream.
Oh, Krampus erotica.
Yes. That's the one.
Why are we flying?
Well, guys, this has
LOL,
been
I'm gay.
amazing. Thanks for listening.
No.
Thanks for logging into our first and probably last live stream.
No, not last. I put too much effort into this. We're going to make you guys watch
he's
this.
gonna-
God,
He's
there's
gonna
audacity
force you
all
to
over
do
it.
Eat your
What are you
fucking
doing?
vegetables, God damn it.
I don't want any vegetables.
It's good to be back. I hope you all enjoyed the 12 rants of Christmas, but they're
They were
over.
great.
Yeah.
But
Until
they're
next
done.
year.
Stop ranting.
We are
Stop
back
celebrating
to-
Christmas.
We are back to our regular schedule, so tell
Sorry.
your friends, leave us 5 stars or 4 or 1. Fuck, I don't care. I don't actually.
No, only 5. Only 5 or 1. No in between. Only extremes on the internet.
Hey,
Alright.
you know what? Do what you
Come
want.
here.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh wow! Jeez. Okay, fine. Whiplash. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
And thank you for logging into the live stream. Kisses. Mwah.
Smoochies.
There's that.